Now I know everyone's making videos on Logan Paul, but in this video I won't talk about how somehow every pet he's ever owned had some kind of tragic fate.
Actually killed one of my fish.
Same way actually, Maverick was murdered, he was eaten.
Calm the Savage, you know I love you, brother. This one's for you.
I cuddled with this pig, I slept with this pig.
Or how his fiance got their dick aprio. Like everyone else, I was having the time of my life just watching the press conference until I stumbled upon a clip of an interaction between Gideon and Logan Paul.
That's where your loyalty lies.
You mad two-faced.
No, I'm not two-faced.
And hearing Logan Paul call Gideon two-faced just didn't seem right, especially when just a year ago Logan was sucking up to Gideon on his own podcast.
Dude, I think you are going to be a legend. We do think you're next up, and I'm honored that you wanted to be a part of our team.
Just the word two-faced. If you had not said that, I probably wouldn't have bothered making this video, but two-faced? For me, being two-faced is more like threatening to sue the guy who called you out for scamming your audience, and then playing the apology card only when the whole internet is against you. Being two-faced is more like starting a multi-million-dollar company with your brother's biggest enemy. So as you probably all know by now, Dillon Danis has been absolutely destroying Logan Paul on Twitter for the past few days. And what's kind of sad is that only people who Logan Paul follows can reply to him on Twitter. Probably did that to not get harassed for the crypto zoo. But whenever Logan tweets out, X's, a clapback, it only gets like 2 comments. Oh no, this one doesn't even have a single comment. So it just looks like he's tweeting into the void. Even his clapbacks aren't really good. A lot of people are saying that Dillon Danis should be ashamed of himself for attacking Logan's fiance, who isn't a part of the fight. Even Logan said that to Dillon Danis.
Bro, you've resorted to attacking a woman as your fight tactic? No wonder you're friends with Conor McGregor.
But just a few seconds later, Logan mocks Dillon's ex-girlfriend and his mother.
Oh, it's crazy how hypercritical you are of women's past, considering your mother's an actual prostitute.
Yeah, go on there. Dad didn't beat you?
Yo, you know about Nikki in the hot tub? You know about Nikki and Tony in the hot tub?
If you think trashing family members who aren't involved in the fight is pathetic, it doesn't mean that you doing the same thing isn't pathetic as well. The rules apply to everyone, you can't make exceptions. In the span of just a few weeks, Logan has somehow managed to turn a best friend, a business partner, and his own brother against him. In a recent Impulsive podcast, Logan had an argument with Jake, and as his brother pointed out, whenever he needs something from Jake, he plays the brother card. But if Jake wants something from Logan, Logan will say that he can't help Jake because he is his own entity and he is building a potential multi-billion-dollar business.
This is exactly what I'm saying. You're literally painting the picture of you are playing both sides. But when it's convenient for you, we're brothers, but then when it's not, you do the exact opposite of like, but we're completely separate, so like I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do as well.
I don't know why, but he always puts on a fake New York accent when he's trying to act tough.
Meanwhile,
come on, I'm your brother building a business.
Oh yeah, you're my brother.
Come on now, I'm your brother building a business. Dude, you're from Ohio. Even in Jake Paul's own documentary, Logan was just promoting Prime and speaking about Jake in a condescending tone. And I'm not saying Jake is a saint, still a pretty big arsehole that scams his fans. Dillon Danis as well. And we're probably months away from Jake's next controversy. We still can't help to feel pretty bad for the guy. The argument between Logan Paul and Gideon must have been from roid rage or something, because Gideon just made a joke to Logan Paul and then he snapped.
Logan, can we switch seats real quick?
But as he's arguing with Gideon, Logan says he's defending his brother.
That has nothing to do with it. It's what you did with Jake. That's all it has to do. It's what you did with Jake.
My brother. I defend him.
But somehow it's okay not to defend his brother when KSI is trashing Jake. He uses the excuse that KSI is his business partner, but I'm pretty sure Gideon is technically his business partner as well.
And Gideon is the first member of the Prime Squad.
But it's pretty funny how Logan's only ally in all this situation is his biggest enemy from the past. Logan Paul just worked so hard to turn around his reputation, and now everything is crashing down. He even managed to grow a beard, for Christ's sake. Since they first arrived to YouTube in 2016, I've always tried to differentiate the two Paul brothers. What makes them different? And I think we finally got the answer. Jake Paul is not a good person, but he's dumb. Logan Paul is not a good person, but he's smart. But that's about it. I just wanted to review the press conference because I enjoyed watching it quite a lot. But Logan Paul will probably end up paying the Crypto Zoo victims at some point in time. But even if he does, Crypto Zoo wasn't his only scam. I feel like people are forgetting about Zoink. Take a doink on my chest, yeah. And all his other crypto NFT scams. I'm even pretty sure that 99 Originals, which was supposed to be Logan's life work, has some kind of dodgy scam attached to it.
I felt the finger of God touch the most creative part of my brain and activate me in a way I had never been activated before. I came up and conceptualized this project that I believed was my magnum opus.
CoffeeZilla posted on Twitter a link to a website showing the number of days passed since Logan didn't repay the victims. And as for the fight, I'd be surprised if Dylan Dennis actually shows up. I think Logan Paul would easily dominate in it, and if Dylan doesn't show up, he'd have to pay like a 100k fine unless a doctor on Logan's team acknowledges that he is injured. So Dylan basically has 2 months to jump off a window or something to avoid the fight. Thanks for watching.